There we go.
Do we have cups?
I think we're going. The glasses are right behind you.
Oh, okay.
We got to do the ice. So,
Are we live right now?
yeah, we're going live right here. Just kind of wait to see if folks are going to come in. It just popped up. So you can refresh this one on here and see if it'll pop up.
connection.
No connection. Hey guys, how you doing? We're working out all of our bugs right now. So let's see here. Let's go.
I'm
You know what it is?
just sitting here looking pretty.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to introduce everybody in a second. So I'm just trying to get this going. So I got to get onto whatever it's doing here. I don't know why it doesn't want to connect. It always wants to connect, but then it's got to be invited. So I usually get a message inviting it, but now it's not sending me a message to invite you. Let's see, it won't go to neck here. Should be able to connect to the house. Who's here yet? Anybody here yet? Who's coming in? Nobody yet? Okay. I'm still a few minutes early. Oh, if you want, you can. Okay, you got Wi-Fi, but it's not strong. It's not picking up on the shop for some reason. Once people start popping in,
Somebody's there.
we'll get it in there.
Where's
Yeah,
that?
oh, yeah, we got a couple people. I know there's two in there. I know Philip was in here earlier, so I don't know if he'll be back yet. But this is going slow. And so I'm on the shop Wi-Fi. I forgot the Wi-Fi password. I think Ben knew it, but I don't. He helped create it.
I
and we're doing it all.
could go up to the monitor and write them down.
So, where you got your phone, dude?
Yeah.
I just thought this would have been easier for you. So, see, Dave over here, you guys, he came here to learn all the good stuff. This is all the cool stuff that we do. So, we got you guys all set up. So, we got the computer screen right here. We're trying to get you guys set up just right. So, straighten this up here.
Well, I was playing half of the live.
There we go. Here we go. We got some folks here. We got some folks in. Yeah, it's not picking us up. As always, guys, as you know, nothing's ever that smooth, huh? Nothing's ever that smooth around here. But I'm trying to find the password. I don't remember what the login was here. I don't have to remember anymore because every time I want somebody else to get on there, my phone just says share Wi-Fi. It sends me a message, and that's what I do. But for some reason, his iPad isn't allowing me to do that. I don't know why I want to do that, so I guess we'll just have to, first off, let's do a sound check. How do you guys, do we sound okay? You guys let us know we sound all right? Okay, there, my cousin Ronnie just did that. I gotta mute this, because that's gonna leak on there. Sounds good. Okay. Chicago says we sound good. All righty. Let's see, I'm trying to get,
I would have sang a Chicago song, but I don't remember.
so, well guys, welcome. It's all just because you want to watch yourself on the screen, but you do that a lot.
Yeah.
You always do that. You're always looking at your screen.
Well, I have
Yes.
like 4 monitors going on, so I'm always trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be talking about, which never works out either, so none of it works.
Well guys, welcome December's and final live for 2021. Super excited because there's folks in the shop. I'm not the only one badgering it, you know, the lens and everything. First and foremost, to my left over here, it's Dave. Dave runs the Wyoming Project YouTube channel. So guys, check that out real quick. But Dave's a transplant like me. And that's what's really cool about having Dave on this live is because he can give you a little perspective of pretty much when did he move here? Moved here maybe a couple of days before me.
Shortly. Just a minute.
Just a minute. And pretty much what he's done, because Dave and I have got a lot in common, having transplanted here and then what we're doing here in the state of Wyoming. So we're going to give Dave some airtime on that. And then this guy right here, this knucklehead in between us, this is Cohen. This is the mysterious apprentice. Coleman's wrapped up his 5th or 6th week. It's 5 or 6 weeks, something like that, of working in the shop. And a lot of the knives that are going out for Christmas or getting ready to go out next year in January, February, this is your guy. He's already been involved, helping out, doing a lot of stuff, so it's super cool. But without further ado, I want to make sure everybody's in on this. What we're doing first is, other than me not having good Wi-Fi on this here now, is today's a bunch of things. One, we got 2 new knives to reveal. One of them is a Wyoming knife that I designed with a fellow business owner here in Gillette, Riley, over at Red River. Riley has a tendency of checking in on these videos once in a while, so I gotta give a shout out to Riley. The other thing was too is tonight's the reveal for the Forgotten Coast Canine knife, and this knife is super cool. It's been planned for quite a while. Myself and my buddy Tyler came out here for a couple of times. He was out here during live, and we sat down and we designed this knife for Forgotten Coast. And at the end of the day's video, you're going to be able to jump over to CK Knife and Tool on my website, and you'll be able to get in to see better pictures of what the knife looks like, get more details, and we'll tell you more about how you can get a knife. But why don't we start out these videos with whiskey? That's right. Dave, what'd you bring? Dave brought whiskey.
I brought a little bottle of Blanton's. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but pretty much nectar of the gods. Yeah, that stuff's delicious.
Nectar of the
And
now,
And then don't begrudge me. I am from Baltimore. I also brought burger cookies. If you guys have never seen these or heard of these, you absolutely need to have them and try them. They are amazing. We'll dig into them here.
burger cookies, chocolate and caramel.
No, there's no caramel. It's like a
chocolate
chocolate
fudge.
fudge on this cookie base. It is just, just decadent and delicious. And
That's what it was.
yeah.
And I gotta send, maybe Ben will know. Hey Ben, if you're watching this now, or Ella, or my wife, does Ben remember the password to the shop? I don't remember the password. I don't remember the password to the shop. Now we can't use the iPad because I don't have the password. So I'm gonna get glasses, nice. And Dave's gonna break out the bottle. There we go.
So I do have bad news. I have taken the topper home with me. So that's like a thing. I don't know if
What?
you know that or not. But yeah.
It's almost like
The people watching that know about the topper will know what I'm talking about. Like it's a deal.
it's kind of like taking the bottle home with you when you open it,
So
but you don't want to share.
yeah, we got the S. So
Yes.
each topper has a different horse and rider configuration, and then there is a small letter and corner stamped in.
Okay.
So they have all the letters to make Blanton's, and then when you have all of the letters, you can send them to Blanton's, and they will make you a plaque and put all of them on there for you. So
Oh.
yes, so
I see how this is.
it's a deal.
Okay. Oh, you're kind of forgiven because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
That's a pretty cool setup there.
need a couple for the bar.
Oh, that's nice. I've seen that bottle in TV shows or something.
You first.
Oh, let's see what this is. This is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh wow, guys.
Yeah, I don't bring a
That's-
junk. Invite me to your house. I'll
Oh
bring
my
good stuff.
gosh. Makes me almost wish I didn't do it dirty.
Get my Dr. Pepper.
Do you want your ice or do you want it clean?
It's fine. I'll do it.
Oh man. Okay. So how many of you guys heard about Bladden's before? And if you heard about Bladden's, I'm gonna gotta mute my phone here so I don't get it all. I can't see any comments because you guys are about 6 feet away from us. So you gotta read them out. Oh, you gotta read them out to us. So we're gonna start with the comments. Who's here? Who's checking in?
Well, do you want me to start from who checked in?
Yep, start on the top. Who's here?
Waypoint Overland,
That's Philip.
Dune Digger,
Dune Digger. Jeremy.
my dad, Chad Collins, he said hi.
Hey.
Mark Pate, Carl Womack, and now Forgotten Coast Canine's channel's in here too.
Wow.
Victor Romero,
Hey guys.
Carl Womack says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to all you guys and gals. Thank you.
Forgotten Coast Canine says love your channel, Dave. Great stuff.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Jonathan Luce, my all-time favorite.
It's loose. Hey, Jonathan, you know about Blatton's? You know about the Blatton's? And Jonathan's one of the connoisseurs I was telling you about.
Okay.
Yeah. He's one of the guys that he was showing me. He sent me a text message with a bottle or two in there.
Okay. You'll have to come to Cody and we'll share a glass.
Cassia K says hello. Luke B says evening, guys.
BD, Luke is our border patrol guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's down there,
Fighting the fight?
yeah, fighting the fight and stuck in all the politics and all the BS.
Yeah.
Not
Appreciate
very good.
Appreciate the work.
Yeah. What else you got on there?
Broncos K9 says check your router. Come on, old man. Calvin
Hey, I'm wearing my tactical flannel.
Calvin H. Wynn says
Calvin is the guy that came out here. He's in the Army. Calvin's in the Army. He came all the way up to help me build this table.
Nice.
From South Carolina. He's a drill instructor. And he came up, he took a few days off, and he was road tripping. He helped me set some of the cabinets, and we built this table. This table's like 350, 400 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
What's butcher block on the top?
Yeah, double butcher block and pocket screw, Craig jig,
Mm-hmm.
everything. So,
Jackalope 52X says it's good stuff. Some of the best bang for your buck.
Blatton's,
Yeah.
that's right. Cheers,
guess-
everybody.
I believe we.
He credited Cullen Pate
I
too.
believe as a bar, I think we moved more Blantons than any other bar in the state. Yeah.
So we're going to get to that comment in a second. But I want to let you know what Cohen's doing over here. Cohen's writing a list of everybody that's checking in because today's live, I've got Christmas presents for you. I got Christmas presents out here in front of you, except for the Blattons and the cookies.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no Blattons or cookies for you guys.
You can order the cookies online then.
Yes.
They'll ship them to your house.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I got gifts for everybody. Some are size specific because I didn't have a bunch of different sizes, but some are just generic. And so to go through it all, I got a large Gary jacket, which is pretty cool actually. It has the CK Nathan Tool morale patch on the front, brand new Gary jacket, and it has CK Nathan Tool blue on the inside. So it's got the blue liner on the inside there.
Man, that's really nice. Do I get entered in this contest?
So, yeah.
Like, well, how's this work?
Well, that's only a large. If you're a 3X like you,
Oh,
I don't have that size.
come on, man. I lost 35 pounds. I told you earlier, I lost my head fat. I lost so much weight, I lost head fat.
So this is gonna go to somebody in the drawing. I got that. I've got a special, this is a Camelback 12-ounce tumbler, and it's etched with the new CK Nathan Tool Wyoming logo on that.
Yeah.
So I got that one. I just got it today. I got some Yee beef jerky. So,
Sorry, not to keep.
okay, well,
We're just doing a little sidebar.
He's got
cooking
you
action over
distracted.
there. Yeah, so-
so I got some Yee beef jerky, whole leg flashlight, my ground pounder, CK Nathan Tool coffee. I got a large hoodie. That's the original one with the flag on the back. I also got a set of campware. These are spoons, forks, knives. When you take it apart, there's a can opener, bottle opener on the other end, and it slides together. And I thought this was kind of nice because it's a set of four. I got a 4-piece set, so it's good for a little family. For a lot of you guys that do your camping and overlanding. So I wanted to throw that in. And then we got a couple other things behind us that we'll show you guys later. But it's Christmas for you guys. So this is my way to give to you guys. Some of it might be little, but it's what I can do for you. And I just thought it'd be kind of special to share with y'all, a week before Christmas. So with that said, I'm gonna nibble on my coffee. And this is Dave, the Wyoming Project. Dave, what's this restaurant you're talking about? And start off, where'd you even come from?
Okay, so the restaurant is the Proud Cut Saloon in Cody, Wyoming. So I own that joint. Check it out if you're ever in town. We have a fantastic staff. They make delicious food. Thank God they cook, because if I cook, no one would eat there. It would be absolutely horrendous for you. But luckily, we got a good staff. So how did I make it to Wyoming? So I was semi-retired. My dog and I had a farm in Maryland, right up by the Maryland-PA line. So I kind of lived a mile off a paved road. I had a job just to have a job, which was a work from home job before work from home was cool. So I just never saw anybody. I built a gym in my barn. I just kind of worked out there. Like I'd go to Walmart and get groceries once a week. And finally the dog and I were just like, this is stupid. So we sort of put the house up for sale. We didn't think it would sell. It was a bit ostentatious for the area. 3 days later, I had a contract in hand. So it was kind of like a scramble. What do we do? So on a whim, we bought a camper and decided to travel across the country. So we set out in October, traveled pretty much all winter. We ended up doing 34 states and 25,000 miles before we got to Wyoming. So we pulled into Wyoming. Yellowstone was closed. It was the reason we went to Cody. I did happen to know a guy I used to deer hunt with from Maryland. He had actually moved out here. I didn't know it until a couple days before I got here. So he and I palled around. My dog and I went hiking in Sunlight Basin. It's basically the valley next to Yellowstone. So the dog tore his ACL on the hike. So I had to take him up to Billings, Montana to have surgery. So we were sort of stuck in Cody for about 12 weeks while he healed up and rehabbed. So while he's healing up, the park opened up. I go into the park opening weekend. I'm in the park about 20 minutes. I'm stopped for some tourists, and one of the buffalo loses its mind, comes across the road, and smashes into the side of my truck. Does $5,000 worth of damage. Caves the bed in. I can put my hands through the holes where the horns went in. I peel away. He tries to get me again.
So you got like $3,000 in vet bills and you got $5,000 in vehicle bills.
Yeah, it was like a good week and a half. Yeah, so it was solid. So by the time my insurance actually covered the buffalo damage, I had to flag a ranger down. It was quite a show. So by the time I got the dog and the truck fixed, it's now the middle of summer. If you've ever traveled in the winter, it's fantastic. You don't have to make reservations or plans. You just kind of go somewhere, meet some nice folks like these, and be like, hey, what do I do here? And then you go do whatever they tell you to do. So there's a bunch of miscellaneous stories from those adventures. I'll tell you someday, not today. But anyway, so summer rolls around and our town swells from about 9,000 or 10,000 people to about 70,000, 80,000 people in the summer. So I'm looking around and I'm like, there is no way I can travel in this. So I found a spot to sort of post up for the summer. So I stayed in Cody all summer, hiking, fishing, doing all that kind of stuff. And then by the time the fall rolled around, I was just in love with the town. And I was like, can't imagine leaving. And I've sort of been there ever since. So that's how I got to Wyoming.
Now, I have a cookie in my mouth, but okay, swallow. First off, I gotta share this with them. I just got this from one of our viewers right now.
Okay. Fantastic. Cheers. Yes.
Jonathan's got the same hat, same glass, or virtually same size glass, and a Bladden. So cheers again, Jonathan.
I feel like Jonathan and I need to hang out.
Yeah, Jonathan's,
yeah.
he's pretty good people,
Yeah.
actually. Jonathan's pretty good people. We almost did Cody,
Mhm.
because I was asking you about Cody for a while.
Yep.
But the problem was we couldn't find a house with property within Cody.
Yeah,
we
no.
could not, for the life of us. There was a couple, but when you looked into them, they were saying it's a 5-bedroom house. No, it was actually 2 bedrooms with just 2 rooms. One of those rooms had a hole in the wall that looked down into a family room.
Mhm.
And I'm like, that's not a bedroom. It's 12 by 12, no closet. It's like, but, so we were very, very disappointed with how you can find real estate in Cody.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was-
yeah, I just did a video on this a couple of days ago. I was actually talking about the contractor situation in Cody, but I hinted at this. So I have a lot of friends that are real estate agents. I own a bunch of rental properties as well. So I talk to a lot of them, and I actually have a lot of tenants that are moving to the area that are people that are kind of staging in the wind, waiting for a house to pop up. That 5 acres, 2, 3 bedroom, 2 bath kind of deal is just highly in demand. You used to be able to get one of those for $225, a decent piece of land. People are looking for those in the 3s now, which you would think seem reasonable, and they're not. They're pushing into the 4s, and then the stuff that's even just a smidge nicer than that's 4 or 5. That segment has just exploded. 5 acres, 2, 3 bedrooms, just outside town. That's what everybody coming to town wants. And you're fighting people that are already there, kind of renting anything they can find to be there to look at those properties as quickly as possible. It's really exploded. It's insane.
And the contractor thing's huge because, as a lot of my viewers know, when I was building all this and going through it all, between materials and then trying to find a good loyal contractor,
Mhm.
and I just lucked out by getting Joel and May with Rising Edge and getting Mike with Renegade Plumbing. Them 2 guys just knocked it out. We're just, hey, you need this. I'd ask them, I need this, I need that. they knew like 5 other people I could look at or talk to instead of like a big box store, go check this little mom and pop shop out, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to get that with a lot of places.
Yeah, no, it's really hard.
Yeah, and
I end up doing a lot of it myself these days.
Yeah.
So
except for that one toilet job you had. So with that, made some other guy do your toilet for you.
yeah, I mean that's the thing of being a landlord. That's the one thing you don't mess with. Toilets. You don't touch those. Oh.
Yeah,
I got a guy doing one right now for me. Honestly, like I had to call him a professional for that one. That was a nightmare. Galvanized, rusted galvanized pipe. No thanks. Sorry. Wow.
Oh, galvanized, huh? So you're gonna do a whole wall rip out and
So it's actually it's a commercial property there, and then the downstairs is a store, and then the apartment upstairs, and there basically the line running from the tub to the sink.
oh,
Yeah, I mean it connects into the toilet, but that has rusted through. There's like 9 T's in it. I don't know who designed this nonsense, so you can't get a snake in it. So they're ripping out a bathroom as we speak.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm getting updates here and there. I'm afraid of the price tag, but we'll figure it out.
yeah. I was 3rd generation tile setter.
Oh, there you go.
And I ran a construction company on the side while I was a cop.
Okay.
So too bad I live down here.
Yeah, I got used as slave labor as a child, so that's the only reason I can get through it all. I talked to a guy yesterday. He used to cut the grass for me in one of my apartment complexes, and I was like, "Hey, I'm
You
looking for."
mentioned him in a video previously.
Yeah, and I was like, I actually messaged him. I was just having the worst day yesterday. I was like, just couldn't get enough done. I was buried, and I was like, "Hey, I'm looking to hire someone. Are you interested?" He's like, "Yeah, I just moved to Idaho 2 weeks ago." I was like, So I cannot win at any turn.
Oh, man. Well, my wife says if this knife thing doesn't work out, I guess I can go to Cody.
Sweet. Hey,
Okay.
come on over.
Take a job with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to put me up in one of the places like 5 days a week.
Yeah, that's fine. We can make that happen. Yeah.
I'll be like, live in, drive to Cody, live there for 5 days, come home for like 30 hours,
Well,
and
I
then
mean,
drive back again.
I hate to break it. Like, it's snowmobile season. You're probably not going to come home on the weekends because.
I mean, the weather, the roads up here are horrible.
Yeah, it's so snowy. I can't make it. Just be here on the sled.
We can't say this because she's probably still watching, and it's we just let out the secret note.
Oh, yeah.
So, but so you moved out here.
Mhm.
You loved it, like me.
Mhm.
I didn't spend as much time under as much peril as you have. But once you got here, as we alluded to, you got some rentals.
Mhm.
What else?
Yeah, no, I got here in that first fall I was here. I found a house. It was basically a meth house, and I gutted the thing all the way down to the studs. I mean, it had a hole in the living room floor. And I rehabbed the whole thing myself. It's still the house that I'm in now. Like, I'm just too busy. Like, I really want to farm and a ranch. I just don't have the time to manage everything else. So, yeah, I'm still in it. Just kind of been buying rentals ever since. So.
And you mentioned about the restaurant, Proud Cut.
Yep,
It's had some history.
it does. So it's been the Proud Cut for, I want to say it's 37 years now. It's either 36 or 37. I think it's 37. We just turned it in September. Prior to being the Proud Cut, it was the Wonder Bar. So it was this dive bar. I met this great old rodeo barrel racer. I mean, she had to be 90. And she was telling me a story about she was in there and they dared her to ride her horse through the thing. So she actually rode her horse through the bar a couple times, and then they tied it to the bar and got it drunk and stood there and drank with it. It was just that kind of bar back in the day. Not that kind of bar now. Feel free to bring whoever. But yeah, so I bought that in February of 2020. Never owned a restaurant before, so we did regular restauranting for 2 weeks, and then we got shut down for COVID. So that was a lot of fun.
I remember you going through that because you're trying to do the outside. In the back, you were doing the outside part,
Yeah, so we have a nice covered patio out back. If you follow the channel at all, I hinted in that contractor video that I'm going to start some projects. We're going to do a bunch of build out stuff out there. I'm actually going to do it. You're going to see me go through it. It should be pretty exciting. A lot of aluminum, metal. It's going to be pretty awesome when it's done. It's just getting into it and getting it going. So we're working on that now. So we were shut down. We did takeout and delivery for 3 weeks-ish. And then we kind of just were like, okay, we're just going to kind of open this up a little bit. So we started serving on the patio. We were getting away with that. And then we just kind of opened up the inside and kind of ran with that. We just kind of pushed the state, pushed the state to go with us. We did everything within the letter of the law. And, we got lucky. It worked out. Super blessed. My cousin, so he used to be director of prepared foods and the bakery division for Whole Foods, the national grocery store chain. And then he was high up in another grocery store chain, and he's been an executive chef. He's cooked for first families and presidents and heads of state. So he actually conned him into moving out here. He had a rough go of it when he first got here. I'll tell you that story in a second. So he runs the restaurant for me on the day-to-day. That's why I say we have great people that cook good food, and you will want to eat there. But yeah, so he moved out here. He got here on a Friday, drove across the country, got here on a Friday, and we were with my ex-girlfriend at the time. We were actually living at her house. She had a little farm, so we were living there, and that Saturday he came in and worked the restaurant all day with me the first time, and he had a bloodhound. Now we had a farm. We had horses, dogs, birds, that kind of stuff, everything. So we worked all that Saturday. We get home, and his dog is bleeding from the mouth and shaking profusely.
Oh.
So first we think the dog has gotten kicked by one of the horses, right? So we scoop the dog up, throw it in the car. We rush to the vet. Luckily, I'm good friends with the vet there. She squeezes in, and she's looking around. The dog has found a rattlesnake in the yard and got bit in the mouth. Now, luckily, it was cold, so it wasn't a full shot, and the dog was big enough. But yeah, the dog went right into the vet hospital for the first 6 days he was here. So bless his heart, he stayed. I probably would have left, but he's still here. But yeah, so that was quite a show. First couple of days in Wyoming. I don't know how she found a rattlesnake. Nothing else ever happened.
It's like, gosh. So all we doing on comments and questions, going, what do we got here? Let's just scroll back up. Let us know what we got for any questions for me, you, or Dave. Anything like that.
We're like, please make this guy stop talking.
Yeah, give Dave more Blatons.
Yeah, get him to shut up.
Well, there's definitely a discussion.
Oh,
I don't know if there's any questions specifically for
okay.
you. But,
No. Okay, what kind of comments we got going on here? What's happening?
well, Melanie Kubacher, my mom, says, I'll take some swag.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
Orza Fishing said, coffee would be great with the ice fishing season coming.
Oh yeah.
Dude Digger says, there's a firearm museum in Cody on my bucket list.
I went there actually, and somebody I chatted with on Instagram quite a bit is just brain fart her name now. She got premiered. She was the first female shooter. Premiered her. She's downstairs. Dang that! She's got a YouTube channel.
She shoot the ski in the trap.
She does all the trick shooting.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
She's up in Montana. Dang that!
know who she is. That's the Buffalo Bill Center of the West is the gun museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, budget 2 days for that thing. I mean, you pull drawers and it's just guns on guns on guns.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, they got
I mean, everything.
whole racks that slide with all these long guns piled up and everything. It's crazy.
I brought the 300 blackout. It's in the truck.
Oh, that's I got right there.
It has it's the Tomcat, the one from the video. It's like proprietary, 40%
Okay.
lighter. It's got the binary trigger in it, so one on the in and one on the out.
Yep. And then you've got the and this little picture you sent me the other day.
Which one? I sent you a lot of pictures.
Well, just yesterday you sent me a
appropriate
long
pictures,
black-
folks. Appropriate.
Yes. Hey,
Yes.
I've got something.
We may have met in prison. That doesn't mean it's like that.
I've got some people in here with some colorful attitudes here.
Okay, cool.
But was it the Omega or something like that? That suppressor.
Oh, the one today? Yeah, so that's the
Salvo
Salvo, the Salvo 12. So
That's it.
that's for the Origin. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
in the video, but I actually got to bring it home today. So
Oh, I saw that picture. So, okay, why isn't Cohen wearing flannel? Because he missed the memo. I sent out the memos and he didn't check his email in time. He does have a CKNF tool hoodie, but he kind of keeps himself warm. He's born and raised Wyoming, so he's got this. They're already born with a sleeve over their skin to begin with. So we got here. Oh, Jennifer's here. 30 below keeps that riffraff out. Yeah, that's Jennifer Patrick, our friends of ours. They're over Moorcroft.
okay.
And yeah, they're really good people. And
Wait, am I the riffraff?
now you're here. You're here. Panhandle of Texas is where it's at if you don't mind having trees. And Calvin, that's right. Didn't get the memo. That's right, Calvin, you didn't get the memo. Don't stop retrieving.
That's my shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Just caught that. I just caught that there. Now, there's Tyson. He's under now too.
Yep.
His stepdad.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, he did under. So I have a lot of flannel at the house. And here he is, flannelless. I know he's just not representing, is he? I mean, I don't know how to say this, Melanie and Tyson. I don't know what you did wrong. He just isn't catching on. All those messages, but he just
This
catching on.
shirt's comfortable, so I wore it under a hoodie.
So, okay, now we'll let Cohen chime in here a little bit. Cohen, tell everybody A little bit about yourself. Like,
Well,
born and raised, imported like us. What are you looking at?
well, I was born and raised here in Gillette. So, haven't really been a rover, but
I'm afraid we're gonna drink all.
That's what I brought it for.
Bring a second. We're talking over Colin, sorry. Go ahead. So born and raised Wyoming.
honestly, just
Nice
to
school.
say,
Sophomore.
I'm a sophomore at Thunder
Goes-
Basin.
Goes to school at Bandella. And they all get along pretty good. He did try sledding a few days ago, Saturday. Yeah, out here. It was like 15 degrees outside.
Okay.
He goes out basically like this with a hoodie. He lasts all of like 2 minutes.
Dude, at his age, I looked at like shorts. It didn't matter the temperature outside. I was that kid.
He was going over there. He's like, it's warm out. He's going over. All I can think to myself, the kid's crazy. The kid's crazy. There's no way of doing this.
This would be perfect snow for those like runner sleds. Have you ever seen like put a little Crisco on those runners, the two like metal ones that come down the bottom? Dude, you would zip out here.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get big old 7-foot snowdrifts over there. On
You might have to put on
Oh,
your
yeah.
motorcycle leathers getting that fast.
So now, let's see. Let's get to some knives. Hey, Chris is here too. And with Pat, and I'm here. Hey, Chris. Chris is the founder of Forgot Coast Canine.
Oh, nice.
He's
yeah,
in it.
sold his life. Yeah, so really appreciate his work.
And Tyler, who's also in here, Tyler is my Marine buddy. And Tyler is both mine and Forgotten Coast Canine, our website guys.
Oh, nice.
He does all the website designing stuff. He also is going into through school. So I got a little bit left to finish up, and that was cybersecurity and all that stuff. So he's going through a lot of that. But okay, knife. Let's start with first knife. Now, when I talk about the knives, whether Tyler can do it while he's watching this, or I'll do it later, is the knives and everything are going to be on the website. You guys will be able to go over and see a better picture of it, because of course I'm going to be here holding a knife, and you're not going to be able to see it as well as if you go on the website and do that. Most of y'all know the website, but it's seekandknifeandtool.com. Anything and everything, Seek a Knife and Tool. Just type that name in your web browser. You'll get all the shenanigans, all the stuff I've done through social media. It's taken a while. I remember when I first did it, the first year you type in Seek a Knife and Tool, all you'd get is Columbia River Knife and Tool and a bunch of Amazon stuff and other things. Like page 3, I'd be in there. 3 years later, you type it in your web browser and you'd start getting the hits, and there'd be like 5 or 6 ads or other people ahead of you, and that was the rest of the page and then page 2.
Nice.
Now you type it in there, like using DuckDuckGo or Bing or something like that. There's usually just an ad in front of me, and then the entire page is all me. And it's taken a long time, a lot of push, and the marketing aspect. That's tough.
Yeah, no, that's
Especially
that
that-
search engine optimization is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially a guy that's never been taught anything like that. I was never formally taught any of that. But this knife here is a Christmas present. This is going up to Austin, or I should say Tyler Austin. This is from Keith, fellow customer and a friend of mine, and this is the new Wyoming 307. Now, some of you might wonder why the name 307. Both of these guys would know why we named 307, because this knife had to be identifiable to people in Wyoming. Wyomings or Wyomingites, as people call them, but 307 is the area code to the entire state of Wyoming. And that was the weirdest thing, coming from both Illinois and Chicago, and then coming from Washington and Seattle area. Having an entire state with one area code was like, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, you move here and somebody gives you their phone number, they don't give you the 307. They just
Yeah.
literally give you, the next 3 and keep
Yeah.
going.
I gotta get a new number though, because I feel so bad every time somebody asks for a number. I say 360, I go 981, and then they're like, oh, hold on. And they gotta go back and change whatever they're on, because the 307 is just always there. So it's kind of funny. But the 307 comes in, as you guys did see in last month's video. I showed you like a little stencil of it. But it's about 6.5 inches long, 1.5 inches wide that's from the top of the spine here, the handle, to the belly of the knife. It's only about 2.5 inch, 2.25 inch long blade right there. This one is dressed up in Burmese rosewood, and it has nickel silver pins and the Wyoming bison in the middle of it. I ended up getting 2 pins made for Wyoming. One was for the bison, the other one was Steamboat, which is the horse that the cowboy's riding on. You see a lot of logos in that and stuff. When you look up Wyoming, you'll see the bison that's in the flag, and then you'll see Steamboat. So I did this one up for him. Really nice blade tech lock. The next one I did, which is probably the first one actually, is the reason why the 307 got designed. I got together, and I mentioned him earlier, Riley with Red River, a local welding company over here, manufacture and fabricate stuff. And Riley and I sat down in the shop here for a few hours and designed the 307. Now I was calling it the hand in the previous video, but my fellow Marines are a little colorful in their opinions, as well as some other people of you that are watching, and naming something the hand, saying I'm going to get a hand from Chad. I'm going to get a lot of other, you can understand.
No, I
So-
see where this is headed. I like it and approve of it.
So I sat there in the kitchen with my wife and kids, and I said, it's got to be something named for folks in Wyoming that we understand it. And then people that don't understand it, once they realize why it's 307, you're like, you are now going, one area code? Yes, we have one area code. So Riley and I designed this knife up, and I named it the hand. This one is dressed in stabilized, not stabilized, I guess it's stabilized, but it's fire hose that's been cut down and layered in epoxy, pressed, and I bought a couple of sets of it, and I made the handle out of it. And then the pin in this says FD, and it's brass and red for a fire chief, because the side of this blade is that chief on it. So it's a really good Christmas present for somebody with Riley, and Riley's got mine. And then he wanted a pancake style sheath, and so I did that. And as you guys know, I do all my leather work, and Riley liked this knife in this style. I did the red of the cream to keep that firefighter kind of theme going, so, and to match the pin and stuff like that. So, but I think there's pictures of this on the website already, probably in our past knives. But if not, either tonight or tomorrow, you'll be able to go on the website and see more photos and details of the 307. The last one is mine that I made. I did this one in, this was a Kingwood or a Desert Ironwood, I believe. And I did mine, I etched a 307 on the side, and I also did a deer pin in there because I thought it was really nice. So when Dave takes me hunting for that mule deer next year on my 50th, I'll be able to skin my mule deer with one of these and see how it turns out.
Yeah, no, it's a good knife to do.
But and I did it with a little lanyard because these things work out good if you want to tether it to your backpack. You don't forget it, you don't leave it behind or anything. So we got that going. So I'm gonna put those off to the side. So how are we looking for on comments, quotes?
Well, Orzo Fishing gave you a super chat. That's my friend Aiden.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
He
Wow,
sent some
super
nice
chat.
knives.
Oh, thank you. All the crayon talk is making me hungry, Colin. There's Colin. Colin is, I don't know if you've mentioned I mentioned it probably before in the videos and stuff if you saw it, but Colin is one of my Marine brothers. He was over there in Afghanistan during the whole debacle this year. And boy, Colin's got some stories.
Yeah.
Got some issues there, but him and his unit and everybody over there, he lost some of his people there
Oh, I'm sorry.
during the bombing and stuff.
I'm
But
sorry.
Colin's dad, Mark, is in here. He's a big knife customer of mine. And Colin deployed with one of my coyote pups for about a year and a half overseas, chopping like laptops and breaking into cars and stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was like feeding people and trying to dismantle Afghanistan the best he could.
Well, hey, I mean, you took the right tool for the job.
While he had the opportunity, so that was really nice. So, hey, Philip, thank you. Philip put out a super chat of $5. Thanks, Philip, I appreciate it. And Calvin, my Army guy. Okay, there you go. Great, someone said crayons and all the Marines will want a snack. I'm just waiting for it to mail, Calvin. Idaho is 208 for the whole state.
My
I didn't
is
know that.
406.
406? Wow. Carl's a retired PD. He won my 10,000 subscriber giveaway.
Oh, wow.
which was a custom Montana, Wyoming.
Oh, great.
I made a knife, went out back in Washington, and he got all stabilized curly maple blue liners, really slick. But yeah, so he's over in Moscow.
Oh,
So he's over there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it was nice. But yeah, 208. How about that? How many states do you think are like that?
I think in Alaska like that, like Alaska like 907 or something too.
So Alaska, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana.
I think.
You think
don't-
some like
don't
you
quote
think
me.
like North Dakota or South Dakota would be the same way.
Probably.
They don't have a lot of people. What do you guys say? How many other states are like that? Like Wyoming and Montana and Idaho, just one area code.
Looks like
That's-
your 307 knife is live on the website.
That's cool.
Congratulations. That's
Is it
awesome.
up?
Yeah. that's
Awesome. Okay.
awesome.
Thank you, Tyler. So, next thing I guess would be, let me show you real quick. Some of you guys don't know I got some new swag. I just got the samples.
12 states.
12 states, huh?
That's what they said.
Okay, 12 states. Wow. I hope we keep it. I'd really hate to go to 2 areas.
I don't know, all these new guys changing their numbers. And
I don't know. Should I keep my 360? You didn't change your
I
number.
did not change my number.
See, you're
I've had it since I was 15. Like I'm hard pressed to get rid of
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
I've had that same number for probably 15 or 16 years at least.
it. I won't date myself, but I've had it a long time. So.
I'm still older than you, so
Yes.
that's I'm the oldest one here still. But so Bunker Branding just sent me my swag. I got it today, which is super cool. Part of it's going to be the new logo, like the new style logo that you guys saw, and this was the new style. Actually, it's on the website already. You guys remember it, but it's that right there. So it's that. But what was nice about the new style logo is now I got the Making Knives, Friends, and Memories on the back of the t-shirt, which is the company's slogan. Because ever since I started doing this and I started making knives, like guys come out to the shop and do things, and then like everybody in here, so many of these guys are like family. Like I was telling you earlier about when I was building the shop.
That's not what he said.
And
That's exactly what he said. I was kidding.
and getting the support that I did, it wasn't just a knife customer. When you get a knife, you end up becoming a family member.
Mhm.
So what I started doing is I thought the slogan was pretty cool. So it's on my coffee mugs and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And so I thought that was really nice. So I got that on my long sleeve shirts,
Mhm.
the long sleeve collars, and I got these on the t-shirts now. So that just came out, and that's live on Bunker Branding now too. That's going. But then for us follically challenged individuals, I won't. Dave's got flowing locks, so I won't even ask him to take that off.
Feel like it's forwards, so it's backwards. So step in the right direction.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got the beanies, got the stocking cap. So it's kind of like the flip over kind, but it's got the embroidered CK knife and tool on the front. So it's black with white and a blue line. And then I got the gray, heather gray with black and a blue line. They're up on the website right now. They're good to go. These, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the long sleeves. If you want to buy those, you'll go on my website, pick whatever you want, and then when you go to checkout, it'll send you over to Bunker Branding, and they do the fulfillment, which is super cool. So again, thanks Samantha, Clint, and Mayor. If you guys watch Demolition Ranch and stuff, you know Clint and Mayor. But super cool. They were very helpful in this. But if you want to buy a coffee or one of the hats like Dave is wearing, they go through me. They go through my end of the store. So you can't check out with both of them at the same time. It kind of stinks. It redirects you to, one keeps you on CK Knife and Tool, the other one sends you to Texas in Bunker Branding. So it's kind of a bummer there. But they've been helping out so much, and I wouldn't change a thing. So, but you pick up the hats, they're really cool. I like them. Super excited about it because, especially out here, you use these quite a bit. So
Yeah, I think it was 19 when I got here today.
yeah, it was 19 degrees.
It was a knit attack.
Yep. So we got some people in, but I don't want to do the drawing until towards the end. Once we got enough people, we think we got a good amount of people here, then we'll do the drawings. Got like 21 people in here so far.
Well, we have 26. It
26.
was at 27, but
Okay.
I think I was writing down only people who commented.
Oh no, yeah, it's like whoever's commenting. If you're watching this, please comment if you can. Now, if you're like my cousin Ronnie, who refuses to have Gmail, and he can't have an account, he can't like or subscribe or anything. So, in there. So, Dave's making sure he's right. Does he write okay?
Yeah, no, this looks great. It's way more legible than anything I would have written.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't put my glasses on though. So now a lot of what you guys have been waiting for. Okay, you ready, Tyler? Get the website up and running. Find me a tissue. You can still got it. I got oil all over it. Here is the Forgotten Coast Canine Knife. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been leaving little Easter eggs in my posts and stuff, which have been kind of funny. But we just started this Forgotten Coast Canine Knife. Try to get in closer so you guys can see a little bit. It's going to come in around 9.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. It's dressed out with black canvas micarta scales, and we got the Forgotten Coast logo in the handle as a decorative pin. A couple of 1/4-inch nickel silver tube pins, and with that we got the green liner. It's probably not going to. Oh, there we go. We got the green liner right there. So really nice. There's a pin right there. It's a nice satin finish, but more importantly, every knife comes with a logo. So hopefully it'll come up on camera here. Look at this, pretty good. But there's going to be plenty of pictures up there for you. So super nice and cool. This is only one of 2 that are in existence right now. There's a couple of prototypes out there. Colin, who's on here, Colin actually got the first prototype. No, not Colin, I'm sorry. Joel got the first prototype. He came out. I'm getting everybody mixed up. I got people on the brain. Still thinking that Colin is his pup. But the first 2 prototypes went out the door, and this is the official launch of it. There's only one knife like this, and right now it's in Alabama. Because if you go to Forgotten Coast Canine's website, they're doing $10 donations. Every $10 you give is a raffle chance to win the other knife. They're going to do that drawing on St. Patrick's Day, March 2022. I think it's March 17th.
Okay.
I think is what it is. But it's $10 a chance. And so far, they've raised a very good amount of money. I'm happy because they raised, I don't know if I probably shouldn't say the amount, but I don't want to jinx it or anything, but without even seeing a knife. I was pretty humbled and pretty nervous because about 3 weeks ago I was told, hey, Chad, I'll tell you, I guess I can't, I don't know, Tyler should probably, I started down the rabbit hole, but I don't know if I should say anything.
March 17th, yes.
Anyhow, okay. So anyways, if you want the second knife made, or actually the first knife, this is the second knife made. If you want the first knife made, Forgotten Coast Canine has it right now. And you have to get on their chance for a raffle to win that knife. Goes to a good cause. When you guys have been following me, you know all about Forgotten Coast Canine. They're supporter and sponsors of my channel. Now I'm a supporter and sponsor there. This is a collaboration between Tyler and I, spending probably, I don't know, Tyler probably 6-7 hours in the shop looking over designs and stuff like that. But January 3rd, Monday, January 3rd, the book's open. And there'll be 5 of these available to order every month moving forward. So long as I don't get too buried in knife orders. But if you want to get ahead of it, January 3rd will be your chance to jump on the website first thing that morning and be one of the first 5 people to get one of these knives. Cohen and I have already started him. He already got him drilled out. He's got the tangs already drilled. He got them all cleaned up. I'm doing blade profiles already right now. And we're hoping next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be getting ready to kick them out the door. It'll be pretty cool. Worst case scenario is if you order in January, you'll get your knife in February. So it'll be like a month behind. Kydex sheath and a blade tech lock, because these things are awesome and they work really good. And I mean, why fix a good thing? Why change it up? Now, something else you can do. If you want this knife, you can upgrade it. If you want the stock, there'll be a link to it, show you the price, everything else. If you want this with Cocobolo or some other type of wood or something like that, you can always go on the website and it'll change it. You just gotta let me know whether or not you want the green liner still. That's the only difference. Excuse me.
Forgotten Coast Canine says 200 tickets so far.
200 tickets.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And that was, I didn't want to say anything at first. That was sight unseen.
no, that's awesome.
Nobody-
Yeah, I mean, once they see that thing, it's gonna go through the roof. Like that thing's beautiful.
Chris, I was so stinking nervous. I couldn't believe it. I came in, I think when I first found out, it was like 18. It was like 180 people, you know, like $10 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Tyler,
It's a lot of pressure. Way to,
I
way to
haven't even
deliver.
made it.
Yeah.
It's not even done yet. And you're raised a lot more money than we're selling tonight for them. I'm like, oh man. But I couldn't believe like the dogs, it's like 20 grand or something like that to train a dog and get all set up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
I mean,
nuts.
those dogs are amazing. Though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's a lot of work in those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's nice about them is, like a little segue into it, is with Forgotten Coast, you go to get your dog. You go down there to pick it up. They spend the whole period of time with you, showing you how they train a dog,
Mhm.
how you can retrain it.
Yep.
And all the intricacies of it. So you can always train another dog with your own.
Mhm.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So for money, it's like, that's nuts.
Right. Yeah.
But guys, I do appreciate for Chris and Tyler, thank you very much. To become your guys' knife maker is pretty cool. It's really neat to see everything and learn about it. But this is a stinking really cool knife.
Mhm.
I mean, it feels nice. And for guys like him that got these bear paws, you know, he's got like these meaty little sausages on the end of a paw. And he doesn't, not all my knives fit his hand, but this knife fits his hand. That's why he opted to make one for himself. This was his choice of all the knives. This is the one he ended up choosing. So really cool. So by tonight or by tomorrow morning, the website will be up. It'll show you the pictures. You'll get the details, the information, all the like pricing and all that. But you cannot order till January 3rd. So if anybody wants a knife, January 3rd. Coyote Works, the pups, all that stuff. So that's cool. So now I think we've got enough people on here. Did we have anybody else added in or?
Travis Hudson was the last one that I found.
Oh, Travis is in here.
Yep.
Awesome. He was like, Travis out east someplace. So it's like 10 o'clock at night or something or whatever. He's been going through some nutty times right now. So, all right. So we'll use my phone since you're monitoring yours. You know what? No, we'll use Dave's phone.
Okay.
You go to random.org
Okay.
and type it. It'll give you, have you ever been it before?
I have not.
Okay, random.org. Basically it's a number generating
Okay.
thing here. So it'll have like a little spot there, 1 to like 100 or whatever.
So 1 to 21.
So 1 to, what's our number? 21? Is that our list? 21?
Yep, we're at 21.
Okay, 1 to 21. And we're gonna raffle off, let's do an Olight.
Well, now we have one more.
Oh, okay, who else? 1 to 22.
Matizo Weeks.
Oh, Nate. Nate's links. It's Nate's links. He puts it all together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Nate.
All right. So the first one we have is number 6.
Number 6. Who's number 6? They get an Olight.
Forgotten Coast Canine.
Forgotten Coast Canine.
There you go.
All right. Put an Olight. Write Olight next to his name.
Olay.
Yeah, write Olight. There we go. So Forgotten Coast Canine gets an Olight flashlight. This is the USB charging ones. So we got that to the side. Okay, next. How about we do? Okay, this will be size preference. The large Gary. Now, if you win and you're not a large and you don't want it, then we'll just go to something else. What do you think? That sounds fair. What do you know? So 1 to
22.
22 here.
Sorry, Colin Pay has 2 different accounts on this, so he wanted me to take Jackalope off.
Oh, okay, okay.
So,
So 1 to 21.
yep. I'd have to move all the numbers back.
That's fine. Just scratch it. We'll
Do good. We'll just skip.
super gummy. So 1 to 21.
So we have number 8.
8.
That is Orzo Fishing,
Orzo fishing.
but I don't know if large would fit him.
Oh,
Aiden, do you want it?
oh, that was right. That's your buddy.
Yep.
Okay. Well, large fit you. They're kind of baggy.
It probably fit him, but
You think?
Yeah. Your friend just called you big on my TV.
Yeah, I didn't like
Well,
that.
he's a Twiggy.
Is he
So
tall and
he's small.
skinny, or
He's too skinny.
Yeah.
Well, he's tall. So I call him big. I apologize there. Words of fishing.
so is he? Like,
He says he wears large, so.
okay,
Okay, well,
so write this. He gets the Gary. G-R-Y.
All right.
that's awesome, bro.
What's good is,
Yeah.
what's really cool is I don't have to ship it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't have to ship that, so, okay. Maybe an Overlander will win this. We'll do the silverware set, the camp set.
Number 5.
Number 5. My
That
gosh.
is Carl Womack.
Carl, would you like the camp set? We can do another rotation. If you don't want the camp set, we can do another rotation. You let me know. Carl doesn't camp too much, that's why I'm not sure if he wants it. So, not sure. Carl, if you're not here, then you're not gonna get it all. Just saying. Okay, let's go to a gray beanie.
Number 10.
Number 10. Who's
Number
number 10?
That is Cassia K.
Ah. Gosh, I want a beanie.
Okay.
Gosh, I want a beanie. Okay. Right, Kasha K for a beanie. Here we go. Okay, then now we're gonna do
Are you actually gonna give it to me?
Alkia, maybe. She'll take it anyhow. Beef jerky. You want some heat?
Number 21.
21.
21. So it would be Jeremiah Johnson.
Jeremiah Johnson. Like that name, huh?
Yeah.
Good. As soon as I saw that, I was like, Jeremiah Johnson, he's a return customer. Did Carl jump in there at all? Is that Carl?
He said let someone else have it. Yep.
Okay, so you know what, Carl? I'm gonna give Carl the beanie.
There you go.
Give Carl the beanie.
Okay.
Put the beanie by Carl.
The gray beanie.
The gray beanie. Carl gets a gray beanie. Jeremiah Johnson gets the beef jerky.
So we're giving the camp set to the.
So we're gonna redo the camp set. Yeah.
We got number 19 for the camp set.
So that would be Tyson Kubacher. That's my
It's
stepdad.
18.
Okay.
It's 18, but 19.
I know I had to move them all back because I had to cross out.
Remember, Jack Lowe.
Okay, I thought you were still running with the numbers you were just.
No,
I
no,
bet, like,
no, because
So you do, y'all just keep mashing the button.
Yeah, he's just yeah.
I'm like Vanna White over here for the older crew.
So Tyson gets this.
Yep.
Great. I don't have to ship that either.
Win.
Awesome. A large hoodie. Got the large CK Knife and Tool hoodie. Who's gonna fit that?
Number 11.
Number 11.
That would be Luke B.
Luke is not gonna fit that, are you, Luke? I don't think you're gonna fit a large. I think you're an extra large, buddy. I know Luke. I've never seen him, but I think he bought some for me before.
That's amazing. I can only see us on that TV.
I think-
See, that's awesome.
I got it like that.
I mean, I don't wear a large, so
I know, you don't. No, I think Luke, you're an extra large. I wear an extra large hoodie, that's why.
he said that'll fit me.
A little large will fit you, Luke. All right, Luke gets it. Our Border Patrol buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's our Border Patrol guy. So we got that. Okay,
That's a big.
is that like the testicles or something?
It is, yeah.
You don't turn
It's
those
the, it's the Rocky Mountain whiskey with the bottle. That's what that is.
I was just about to say that. Okay, another beanie.
Number 15.
Number 15. So that would be Melanie Kubacher because since I moved back.
And your mom wanted swag.
Yeah.
Look at that, I'm glad. See, that's why Cohen and I don't operate the random.org because people be thinking it's rigged or something, so.
I don't know what kind of rigged elections going on over here. I
You know,
can't-
it feels kind of rigged because I had to move all the numbers back. So
Yeah, but he's got his mom, his stepdad,
Uh-huh.
and his buddy at school all winning.
hold
I
on,
see how it
hold
is.
on, hold on.
It's all good.
Let me think.
We got it.
Cross out this 15.
Don't start second guessing yourself because maybe okay,
You're the only
so
one here from Wyoming. We shouldn't be
Yeah.
questioning you. I don't
so yeah, you've got like how big's that Kubacher family?
know. We're the transport.
Yeah. That Kubacher family is like 100,000 people in the state.
I don't want to say change, but whatever.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah.
My channels go way down.
Oh, sorry, I'm on.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good. I got shipping for that. Okay, t-shirt.
Coffee.
That's gonna be last.
Oh, okay.
Coffee's like that's like the gold one there. So
I'm new here. I apologize.
a t-shirt.
So these are all.
Now I have medium large, extra large, and I think I have 2X.
I trust you.
All these guys are I think, what is that size?
It's your show.
Where's my glasses?
Let me show you. Keep.
I thought I was wrong for a second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna rerun this one because it's your.
Okay.
You should want to use that one for this one.
I've got,
It's up to you.
So that would be
That was Adventure 2 Wheels. Yeah.
okay, so I have t-shirt, I have medium large, extra large, and 2X. So it's t-shirt. So
Yep,
what is
so
a
it's
t-shirt?
number 13, Adventure 2 Wheels.
Keith gets a t-shirt.
Yeah, there we go.
I know Keith's a large. Keith's a large, let's see here. You know what, I think Keith's a large. Yeah, the other one,
I really know what size I wear. This is amazing.
medium. That's a medium, so Keith, what do you think? Want one of these? Get you a new one, since you already got one of my old ones. I know you bought one a while ago. So, and I think Keith's a large. So, I'll have to shoot a comment in there, Keith, if you're a large or not. I've already got some of your guys' shipping
They
addresses.
said throw a tumbler into the mix.
Throw the tumbler in the mix.
Yeah.
Well, I got, these are the first two. These are the last two.
Oh, okay, there you go. It's already on the next one.
Tumbler and coffee.
tumbler and coffee for the next one.
Or, no, there are two in. There's two each. One of each.
okay.
These are two people. No, they don't get them both. No, that's one of each. I want to share everybody, give everybody something. So, did Keith comment? Well, I think he's a large. I think Keith is a large.
JC9's just logged in.
Guys, you know who Jason Knives is? He's the guy that pretty much started this all. He's my knife mentor. Jeff's the guy who's up in Judith Gap, Montana.
Good.
He's the guy back in Washington that helped me make my first knife. It started all this.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
it fed it.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, it fed the, he's got a YouTube channel, but he doesn't do much on it anymore. Jeff is former Army SF.
Okay.
He retired. He was running first group out of Joint Base Lewis McChord in Washington State.
Oh, nice.
And he's second generation SF, and he's second generation knife maker.
Oh.
So, yeah, so he taught me a lot of stuff. He's been a really good guy, really good sounding board. He helped me pack and move. Right, Jeff? He got a trailer out of it. He got a pretty good deal with a trailer on it. I couldn't bring my other trailer with me, so sold my trailer.
Odie Slim just logged in.
Okay, oddly slim. OD slim or odd?
It's just ODY, so.
Okay, ODY. Okay, so we got a couple more people coming in here, which is good because we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winners. 7 people. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Because of t-shirts. We had 8 winners. 8 people so far. So, oh, I see things popping up. I want to make sure that.
Nope, those are just people who were already in the chat.
Okay.
JC9s and
Okay, cool. Okay, the next one is, what do you think, coffee or tumbler?
Tumbler first.
Tumbler first. Dave says tumbler, so you get a tumbler, etch, see if you can make a tool. Show you this real quick here. There you go. It's kind of like a darker Tiffany bluish kind of thing, so.
stuff. Oh, that's a.
If they won, you gotta redo it. You gotta do a random door home again.
I'll just rerun.
You gotta generate it again.
It's a complex system.
Yeah.
We have number 3.
Number 3, so that's my dad, Chad Collins.
He's related to a third of the people on the feed right now, so.
This is amazing.
All
All right.
I don't know.
It's not rigged, I swear.
In here, I was trying to stay out of the loop.
I thought I was the guy who's going to make this weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, Chad, got yourself a tumbler, buddy.
Hey, don't have to ship it.
Don't have to. All right. So now, Tyler. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm being interrupted here. Hi, Tyler. You're on speaker.
Since you are not on the listening to the comment section there,
I'm trying.
Coach K9, I want you to put out a raffle for us on there, and go ahead and raffle off one of our tumblers. We'll ship it from where we're at down in Madison.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll do a Forgotten Coast tumbler. So,
You want to do the coffee
And
first and then the tumbler?
Hey,
What do you want to do
he's
the tumbler?
getting our flashlight that we want.
oh, Colin. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Colin Pate,
Colin.
Forgotten Coast Canine is going to give Colin Pate their flashlight. So, Colin Pate, I know he was in there. I'll make sure he gets that, since I know Colin. So now, let's generate a number for the Forgotten Coast Canine tumbler. Now, is that one of those 16 ounce?
Yes.
Okay, and then, so it's a 16 ounce kind of etched like that, and also.
Yep.
It's not an etched, it's a, we'll get the details out once the person, once they get to win the thing.
Okay, so who won that one?
Chris O'Brien.
Chris, hey, yeah, let's redo that one, okay? I'll let you go, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Chris O'Brien is the owner of Forgotten Coast Canine.
Oh,
He's not gonna get his own mug.
yeah. So
So-
by discretion, and then we'll do number 21.
21 won, didn't they?
Nope.
No,
Travis Hudson.
Travis. So Travis gets a Forgotten Coast Canine mug. So, okay. Now the last thing we have is the coffee.
It's going to number 1.
Number one,
Waypoint Overland.
Waypoint Overland.
Yeah.
Phil, you get the coffee, buddy. Oh, nice. So we got that good. That is awesome. So once we got that, so now you guys, if you want anything, shoot me an email. You can either do chadk@ckninfanttool.com or just ckninfanttool@gmail.com.
That was forgotten.
Shoot me an email with your address. Make sure I got it. I don't have to try to hunt it down. And the item that you want to make sure everything jives with this goofball's notes. Because I'm afraid he's going to give all the stuff to everybody in his family. The way it's going. So
It's Christmas at our house.
it's Christmas over at the Kubakers.
You guys get cookies.
But do appreciate it, guys. So I'm not sure. I think Tyler might have the website up and running. I'll look right now to see if he made it live. Because I think he was making it live as I was talking to him. That one, by the way, was Tyler. Yep, there it is. New arrival, companion. Out of stock. Which, yeah, by the way, it's called the companion. I named it, and I told Tyler, so what are we going to name it? He goes, well, I don't know. So it's okay, we're going to call it the companion. Because what are you training? You're getting dogs for guys that need, for PTSD, that's their companion.
Yeah, that's great.
So
Very
that's
cool.
got to be done. So yep, so the website is live. You can go on to ckninfanttool.com. You can check out all the good photos with that nice little Wyoming background. It's got Wyoming glitter in the background called snow.
Oddly Slim looks like once another month.
And then do that. And you know what? Let's throw in one more t-shirt.
Okay.
We'll throw in another t-shirt. I got one last t-shirt I can give away.
Number 9.
Number 9.
That is Jonathan Luce.
Jonathan Luce, you get another t-shirt, buddy. I'll send you the new one. Since I know you already got some of the other swag, I'll send you the new one with the new logo on the front and the slogan on the back. I'll send it off to you. So cool. Well, that's it, guys. Any questions? Do we have anything outstanding? Since Tyler just lectured me about not paying attention to the comments and stuff.
Merry Christmas.
Thought he was
Back
asked.
at you.
Doing it, hey Chad, are the books open? Yep, Odie Slim, that'll be January 3rd. We're gonna open the books up January 3rd. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make a certain amount of knives available for purchase each month. Every month, I'm gonna make available to purchase 5 Forgotten Coast Canine knives. And again, you guys will see on the website the photos, the custom decorative pin, the custom etching, and the green liners, the black canvas micarta. Get a Kydeck sheath with the Tech Lock. If you want it upgraded to a Coco Bolo or something, you'll be able to do that via the website. But honestly, I think sticking with exactly how it is the way to go. With that being said, I will also, in all transparency, let you know that for every knife sold, $50 goes to Forgotten Coast Canine. So every knife that sells, every one of these that sells, Forgotten Coast Canine gets $50 of that money sent to them, and that's to go towards the dogs and everything else. So I just want to let you guys know that. So,
Your mentor wanted to see.
oh, Jeff?
Yep.
Jeff wants to see it?
He wants to see the knife because he showed up a little late.
Okay, Jeff, you'll be able to go on the website, but I'll give you a sneak peek of it once again. I got some oil on it here. But we went with the full tang. We went black canvas micarta. These are Alexi pins. Jeff knows who I'm talking about. Those are Alexi pins. It's Forgotten Coast Canine logo. Canvas micarta scales with Kelly green liners to match the pin. And then it's 9.5 inches overall length, 2 inches wide. And we got the custom Forgotten Coast Canine laser engraving and the CK knife and tool mark on the other end. And I got 1/4 inch 2 pins on here too. So really nice and clean, hand sanded, nice satin finish there. And this was number 2 of the first 2 made. So if you want to be part of that raffle, jump over to Forgotten Coast Canine. It's $10 a chance. And then March 17th, they'll do their raffle. January 3rd, my books will open. That'll give you an opportunity to purchase one of these first 5 that are coming out the door, as well as some Coyote Works knives, like the big knife, the camp knife, the bush knife, and then the smaller one, the Coyote Pup. We'll do those. And then I'll have a couple of Kitatsukis every now and then popping up, every now and then. And then depending on demand, I've had someone inquire about a Jasper, so I might make a couple of Jaspers available. So I'm gonna do that. Cohen's been doing really good in the shop. As I mentioned in the last live, he's been helping me a lot, picking up some of the weight and doing things. He's got a really good eye for detail when it comes to hand sanding and stuff. He's already in the last few weeks been able to pick out, making sure he doesn't take the knife off the hand sanding system of platen there and coming and giving me a knife that's all messed up or anything. Jeff can relate too, but being really good with detail and finding out that the knife doesn't have a blemish and it's looking really good there. So I already trust him for doing those kind of things. And like I said, we've already started. I think we got 11 knives in the works right now.
Yep.
And that's Coyote Pups, Coyote Bush knives, and 5 Forgotten Coast knives. So we're even working now. Normally I took the last 2 weeks of December off. I'm not doing that. We're just trying to kick out as many knives as we can or get prepared for January 2022. Because I'm really hoping that 4 or 6 month lag that a lot of you guys know and have experienced, it doesn't happen. I'm going to try to keep it within that 3 month period. Definitely, I'm going to come back to you every month, at least one live a month, showcasing knives, talking to you all about what's going on, as well as, keeping up to speed about what's happening and everything. So, you got comments?
Yeah.
Great to have some help. Yep. Excited to talk. Excited about this knife. Thanks everyone's involved. From Chris. If you go off of odds, there are 3 separate people that know Cohen here, plus a native 307ers. That's right. And then you were on what? I think 6 weeks now.
Yep.
Yeah. So Jeff, Cohen's been helping out 6 weeks, and he's fighting the grind. He's fighting that blade profile, but he's freehanding it. He's not jigging it or anything like that. He's using freehand, so he's doing it. But he's got drilling, doing a layout for all the holes for the tangs, choils, hand sanding, surface grinding. Big shout out to Thaddeus from Black Fox Knife Works. We've been putting both grinders to use at the exact same time, as well as that surface grinder. It's been immense. It's been really cool to play with that. And then I think in probably January, you'll be back to trying Kydex sheets. Had a little bit of a hiccup on that the first time, but that was the first day, so I can't hold it against them. It was a little bit of a trial by fire for me, so just wanted to see how well he'd do with the pressure. He kept burning his Kydex. Right? He's like this far away from finishing it. And before he can say anything, he takes a torch and trying to gloss the edges. He goes,
I had the same problem with that age.
Why did I bring it?
That
There you go.
usually,
Oh, that's right. I
usually
forgot.
happens when I'm around.
It was the Bladens.
Yeah.
It was all
I
about the
was.
Bladens.
I brought you that.
That's right. We fed him and he gave me Bladens, so I think it's an even deal.
Yeah.
But gang, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I had seen the board moving, nothing else. To
There was a question further up
oh,
by Dune Digger. I was trying to figure out a way to work it in.
okay.
Basically, he was saying, I have a coyote pup. Is there a way to order a leather sheep without a knife?
No. No. Voice is going.
Yep.
Every knife is shaped and everything by hand by me. So your pup, Dune Digger, is gonna be different than Colin's pup, or even one of Mark's pups, or even Casey's pup for that matter.
Can I ship you the knife?
So yeah, they can ship the knife. A lot of people want to separate from the knife.
No, I understand.
Yeah, they don't want to give up the knife. And I understand that, but no, I need the knife for two reasons. One is to get its exact fit, but also every one of them is wet formed to your knife. So it's actually your sheath and your knife. So just making it generic, because I have a pup here, but and I can make a generic sheath for it, but it would be more of a generic drop pouch, not formed like you've seen me do. Like even for Riley's knife here, this is for a 307, but this one won't fit, for instance, mine, because he's got the fire hose, I've got the wood. My wood was a little bit thinner than the fire hose when I put them on, so I have a lot less material to shape with this. Number two, I wanted to make sure this knife was thin enough to where if I had to put this around my neck when I was hunting, it wasn't an issue. Will it fit? Yes, it'll fit, but it like these guys know it's not. You can hear that it doesn't fit well. For this one, stop it.
I didn't say this time.
So
Normally I'm the guilty party.
you see, it's not coming out. So yeah, so sadly, yes, I do need your knife if you had to separate.
Jeff says, hey, show me your wood.
Look what you started.
Oh yes, that's.
Look what you started.
I'm
Even my knife mentor's getting into it.
usually the instigator.
Although he does want to see this. Well, Jeff, you'll be able to see these on the website, but I believe this was an ironwood, a desert ironwood that I got, or a kingwood. And this was my 307. That's the new knife, the Wyoming knife. So it's got 307 etched on the side for our area code. So, but anybody will get it, whatever else they want on it. But that comes with the 307. But if somebody wanted something else etched, then they could have something else etched, like this one here. It's another 307, but it has somebody's name on it. It's etched for a friend's. It's a Christmas present for a friend that ordered it. So, and it's the Wyoming bison. And this was Burmese rosewood that this knife was done in. So I think that's it. We can wrap it up. This was a good one. Before Dave gets in trouble, what are you guys saying on here?
I'm treating Tom.
He's
Quietly sitting.
yeah, he's sleeping. Don't get him started. Yeah, Calvin was talking about.
I was thinking that too.
Heck yeah, there it is. Very cool. Maybe do 1406. Jeff, we did a Montana knife. You and I designed it at your kitchen table. What are you talking about? It's called the Montana. Goofball. Yeah, Jeff, I tell you. All right, are you in Washington still, or did you go back to Montana, by the way? He goes back and forth. He's taking help with his mom was not doing so good. So I was thinking about you last week, buddy. I was going to do a Marco Polo with you this weekend, but I think we got everybody. Yep. So Merry Christmas. Everybody's commenting. Forgot Coast. Everybody good. 16, 16, 16. Everybody's 16. Must be your age.
Yeah.
So, okay. All All right, good stuff. So we're all caught up. All right, Kate, thank you very much.
JC said, Jeff says he's in Montana.
Okay, good stuff, Jeff. Good stuff. But thank you, everybody. Do appreciate it. The Wyoming Project, YouTube, go check it out. Dave's got some pretty cool videos out there. Some of them are actually pretty enlightening. Some of them are kind of comical.
Terrible. Some of them are terrible.
Go check it out, Wyoming Project. The Wyoming Project. You'll get them. And we'll see you in February, guys. Or January. I'll do a video at the end of January. Maybe another live. And I already have some other information I got to share with you. It was too much to do all this and all this process, but we'll do it in January. But that's it, guys. So remember, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Keep me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket. We'll catch you in the next video. Anything?
I don't have any closing remarks.
Anything, sir?
Merry Christmas, you guys were
Merry
awesome. I really
Christmas.
enjoyed this. Thanks for having me.
That's right. Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ah, here we go. In stream. There we go. And yes.